You guys remember that thing at all? So, won't be too long. I should be back on that again, but I want to have a conversation about other people's projects, my projects, and why they don't get done. I'm having a hard time with this video. The intro is the easy part. It's the figuring out how to talk about all this stuff that really, it's hard to lay out. I don't want to offend anybody, all right? Matter of fact, I want to be everybody's cheerleader. I really want everybody to finish their projects. So I'm going to talk about me for a moment and my projects, and then we'll try and talk about other people's projects. But this is just how I see things. So, the International. It's been on the back burner now for a couple years without me touching it because I've been building my pickup truck, which I wrecked and totaled. It's sitting outside right now. I drove it here today. If you haven't seen that video or videos about that truck, go back and watch them. That thing was destroyed. I wrecked it with the gooseneck trailer. I built a custom bed for it. Now it's a dually. That was a big project. It's done. Then the boy's mini hot rod. I promised him I'd build it. They're only little once, so I had to get that one done. Unfortunately, I have to put a motor on that one. That'll be a quick job. Well, you'll see that in another video. We'll talk about my projects. So this one's on the back burner, wreck truck, mini hot rod, and then I had shoulder surgery in October. So arm's working a little bit better. I can do that now. I gotta think about it a little bit. I'm still weight restricted on it quite a bit. It's getting better every day. I'll probably shoot a video about recovery for that, and it'll be like my 12-week video because tomorrow's 12 weeks. But there is other things get in the way. That's the reason some people don't finish their projects. And unfortunately, life is full of surprises and you can't go away from that. The next one is physical problems, right? Some people don't have a shoulder repair that they're going to recover from and get back to doing what they normally used to do. Some people have a physical problem that hits them and they can't ever recover from it. That happens. You know, especially with older gentlemen or women who's working on projects. They just can't anymore. You know, they were in the middle of something and maybe they trip, fall, slip, or, you know, have a stroke or who knows what. And yeah, their mind's still there and they can still do it, but they don't have the physical ability to do it anymore. In my mind, I like to think that a close friend or family member, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, somebody would come along and help them work on their projects, or they would be in a place where they could help finish, to pay somebody to kind of complete some things up so they could have it done. Not ideal for if you're into your own personal projects, not ideal, but that is a completion rate. Money's a big one. Money's huge. Some people buy a project, not understand how much it's going to cost to get through it, and they start saying, okay, well, I need this, this, and this, and this, and they research it up and they go, oh man, I can't afford to do that. Or they buy the cheap stuff, they get it, they put it on, they realize that that's chintzy, that'll break, I don't like that, and now I've spent money on this part and it's junk. I was trying to save money and this part's really expensive, and they just get so messed up with it and so distraught that they just done, quit. Don't do that. Understand that good parts are going to cost money. Piecemeal it. You eat an elephant a bite at a time. That's how it works. I've been doing that for years. So, years. See? Years. You know, I've had other projects too that I've built that way. So, money. All right. Then there is the whole mental properties of it. You have the people who are afraid to not have a project. So if I finish it, I can't tell people I'm working on this cool project all the time. Then you have people who they don't want to finish it because mentally they're not happy with some of the things they've done on it, and therefore they're just like, I don't want to finish it. Not happy with that. I don't want to go back and change it, so it just dies off. Then you have people who are afraid to finish it because maybe somebody will pick on the things they done. They won't be a complete and total success, and it's not as good as some professional level, so they don't finish it. A couple things I have to say about that. One, if you're not happy with some of the things you've done on it, but it's good enough, finish it. People are going to appreciate it. It may not be exactly what you want. You can do better on the next one. And yes, there will always be a next one. I don't ever plan on not having a project, but you learn things from it. And on the next one, you go, wait, I remember this before. I've done it this way. I'll do it different this time. And the next one, you do better on it. And eventually, you get really good. You might even get professional. I'll never be professional. Then there's, like I said, the people who are afraid to not have a project. If you like passionately talking about your project and you finish it, then you can share that project with the world and let everybody see what you were passionate about. And that's better than passionately talking about your project sitting at the garage at the house. And you can always start another project, even a small project if that's what it takes. Because, big money project, okay, I can't afford to do that again. Start a small project, find something else to do, and share the completed big project with people. Big deal. There are those out there that will start a project, they have the money to buy the parts, or they can piecemeal it, and they get into it and they realize that, oh man, that's way more complicated than I thought. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to do that. Or, the idea was fun. The idea was a blast. Man, I got this great idea for a project, and you get like the whole silhouette thing, and you're over there like, yep, that's what I want. But then you figure out that there's fuel lines and electrical wires and throttle bodies or carburetors or things you have to figure out that you don't know how to work, and like, I can't get it running. And relax. There's information out there. There's other people around that know. Go to your local car meet. Find a guy who you know's a gearhead, and ask him, say, listen, I've been working on my project. I need pointed in the right direction. I need some information, or I need some help. Even if you could buy a little bit of that person's time to teach you something, if you can't learn it off the internet, don't give up. Because if that's all that's holding you back is something you don't know how to do, learn that. You'll be much better off for it, and you'll be more proud of yourself when it is completed because you did learn something. It was an education. I know the Fiero was a huge education to me when I built it. There's a whole list of reasons that you don't finish projects, and some of them I've named, some of them I don't. People have things that happen in life that I know I've not picked up on. Have I ever not finished a project? Yes, there's a couple projects I haven't finished. There's at least a motorcycle that I know that I bought, that I started on, that I sent down the road. There's several things I've bought that I intended on starting, I never did start, and I sold it because I wanted to work on another project. That happens. But there are ones that I've started, and the Fiero is kind of one, because I did get it running, I got it out on the road, but it really wasn't complete. Like, it wasn't entirely fully functional, it wasn't fine-tuned. I regret not finishing some of those, because I look back now and think, man, if I'd have just done that, it had been better. I do regret not finishing projects. Do I regret selling finished projects? Sometimes, depending on the project. Some of them I've regretted. Not bad though, because to me, I'm always on to the next one. I really don't dwell on past too much, because that was fun. I learned something. Let's do something different. I'm going to take these learnings and move on. I plan on having like 5 or 6 different projects unfinished when I die, just so you guys know. But to finish this all up and wrap all this up, here's the deal. Finish your projects. I'm begging you. I'm your cheerleader. I want to see them done. I want to see pictures on the WrenchBender Facebook group. I want to see your YouTube channel. That's what that group's for. Not just for me sharing my stuff. I want to see you guys share your stuff. Get on our group and share it. I really do want to see it. Bring it to the local car show. There's somebody there that wants to see it. There's some kid there who you might ignite a flame inside of them. They might be the next Jesse James, OCC, David Freiberger, Mike Finken, who knows? They might be the next Chip Foose. You never know who sees your project, and even though your project may not be up to what you think your standards are, it might inspire somebody else. That's the whole reason I started this channel, because I think that my projects could inspire somebody. And even if it doesn't, it inspires me to think that it could inspire somebody. Now I'm living in a alternate reality I can't get out of, so yeah, it's not inspiring nobody. Nobody cares about my stuff. Well, some of you do. You watch it. Regardless, finish your projects. It'll do something for your heart that I can't even explain, because I love my finished projects, because I'm proud of myself for doing it, proud of myself for figuring it out, and then I get to go out and use it, and there's something gratifying about riding something down the road or driving something down the road that you built. There's also that moment where you go, did I tighten that nut? Maybe I better slow down. That happens. But your projects are what makes you you, and you should finish them. Guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and hopefully I get to finish this project. We'll see you guys later.